Hey guys, Trump here, and today I'm going to be talking about my number 2 selection for the Overwatch League 2019 Season 2. Season. For the 2019 Overwatch League season. There we go. So, if you were doing order of eliminations, you would know that the Soul Dynasty, I have not done a video on them yet. I will defend myself on a very controversial pick next time, and you can leave your hate next time, please. I'm talking about NYXL here, not my choice on the Soul Dynasty. So, let's talk about this team's roster. We have Sabioli, Libero, Flower, Pine, Flower, and Nene, as you can see. That's 5 DPS. Only one other team has 5 DPS, and that is the San Francisco Shock. Please go watch the San Francisco Shock video. If I'm not lazy, link will be in the description, but I'm probably lazy, so don't quote me on that. But so hopefully I remember to put it in the description. So all of those players, they are great. They can start literally anywhere else. And, well, not really. They couldn't really start in Chengdu or Paris because, they don't want Korean players. But technically, they all know that they're worth starting. And like I said in the San Francisco Shock video, link in the description, that you can only start 2 DPS. Well, you could start more, and if it's a DPS heavy meta, but I heavily doubt that it's going to be a DPS heavy meta. And I think it might just be the opposite. I think it's still going to be goats going, and even with the huge nerfs, goats is still pretty good. So, all those players are really good. I think Sabioli and Libero will start just like last season. Mono and Mecha, one of the best tank lines. They're putting a lot of faith in getting rid of Yanis. I think is a very good decision for them because now they only have Monos. Monos form of tank play, and however the main tank plays is how the team has to play. Well, maybe not the NXL because they like to play around Jonak, but usually the main tank, however they play, the team needs to be with the main tank. Or the main tank needs to be with the team, and that can get screwed up. So, good decisions there from the NYXL. Jonak, Arc, and Onimo, all of these players are extremely good. Jonak more than others, but Arc is one of my, if I had to pick a favorite player in the NYXL, I don't like the NYXL, but if I had to pick a favorite player, it would be Arc. But I don't think he's going to start much. They just have too much faith in Nene. Arc was supposed to go over to Washington, D.C., or to the Washington Justice, but for what we already know, they didn't have enough money to do that. The San Francisco Shock coach, he got the boot, got an offer. He left the San Francisco Shock to accept the offer, and they canceled the offer. They took it back. So I don't know if he's on a team. Hopefully he is. But that is what happened to Arc, but Arc didn't leave the NYXL. Arc is still on the NYXL. So now that is out of the way, let's talk about this playoff stuff that we have going around. We would have the number 7 team, the number 2 team play the number 7 team, and guess what? Links in the description, guys. The number 17 is the San Francisco Shock. So if you want to go watch that video, links in the description. But we're also going to be talking a lot about the San Francisco Shock in this video. So I'm basically just going to be going off the list for DPS here. I'm not going to switch off. I'm scared that it's going to. So, CBLB and Striker. Honestly, I think Striker's better. I think he's more consistent. I know CBLB is really consistent, but I think Striker is better. And his mentality is going to be a lot better on the Shock. And imagine, like, if he was playing that good with poor mentality, imagine how he's going to be with very good mentality. Just an absolute beast. I think Striker's going to be great for this team. Or for the Shock, not this team. Libero and Architect. Gotta give that one to Libero. Pine and Sinatra. Pine's just so snazzy. It's either double or nothing with Pine, and with Sinatra, it's just so good. I think Sinatra is more consistent than Pine, so I think Sinatra's better than Pine. Rascal and Flower. I think I want to give that one to. I think I want to give that one to Flower. Just because he has a lot of potential. Well, no, I'm gonna go to Rascal because Rascal's been like Flower was on the bench for a long time, and I don't know on XL2, and I'm gonna give that one to Rascal. And then finally Nene and Baby Bay. We're gonna have to go with Nene there. I feel like Baby Bay is, as he's looking for offers from other teams. He's got so much talent there. Like, I think Flower is the weakest out of these DPS, and I think Baby Bay is the weakest out of the other DPS. So we're gonna have to give the DPS to the San Francisco Shock. Now Tank, I know a lot of people are hyped, but like the San Francisco Shock, they just have too many options. I don't know what's going on there. They're gonna be really fighting for spots. In Mono and Mecho, they're gonna have one solid strategy where everybody's just gonna know what's going on. And again, I think the tanks are the most important players on the team. They create space for the DPS, and well, healers keep the tanks alive, and DPS protect the healers. So it's basically like a cycle of help. And without the tanks, team isn't gonna do that good. So I'm gonna give that one, the tanks, to the NYXL. Now support. Good enough. They also have the same amount of supports. So Jonak and let's go with Sleepy, just because I like the shot more. We're gonna have to give that one to Jonak. Violet and Arc. That is definitely gonna be we're gonna have to give that one to Violet, I think, and then Moth and Onimo. Well, actually, no, Arc is gonna take it because Arc is proven, Violet's not. And then Onimo and Moth, we're gonna give that one to Moth because again, Moth is proven. So overall, I think the NYXL will beat the San Francisco Shock. And we've also revealed, have we? Yeah, we might as well just do that one too. So Fusion versus NYXL. Go watch the Titans video. Hopefully that will also be in the description where we talk about the Fusion. No, I don't think that's going to be in the description. Just a Shock video. So Fusion. This is a semifinals game now. DPS, we gotta give that one to the NYXL. Tanks, we're gonna have to give that one to the NYXL. And supports, gotta give that one to the NYXL. I think it's gonna be a pretty easy sweep for the NYXL. I think the Fusion just got lucky. And the Excelsior just weren't preparing for the fusion. So we're giving NYXL that easy victory there. Well, I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be closer than it seems, but it's going to be sweet in my opinion. So NYXL are one of the finalists that I have. And in tomorrow's Seoul Dynasty video, we'll be going over the Seoul Dynasty versus London Spitfire matchup, and then we'll be going over the championship versus whoever wins that. First will be the NYXL, and then I'll tell you who I think is going to win the whole entire league. So, with that being said, hope you have a nice day. Bye.